Aloha. It was wonderful to see you today. Tell you what, we're going to do a quick review and go over a couple techniques that you're going to want to try and practice this week. All right, quick review. This is forte. When it gets really loud, that's playing forte. When you're playing a little bit less than loud, that's called mezzo forte. When you're playing at normal volume, not too loud, not too quiet, it's called piano. And then when you're playing quieter than just normal, it's called pianissimo. Pianissimo! What happens is we look for these markings to know how loud we're playing. So if we were playing a triad as quarters, and I wanted to play a bass note, and I realized that this triad's a little too loud, I would say play the bass notes at forte and then the triad at mezzo forte. See how that works? It's an advanced type of concept, but we're going to introduce it now so we are mindful of dynamics, which are either loud or quiet. Piano, pianissimo, mezzo forte, forte. When we find C1, C2, C3, C4, we find ourselves at middle C. As you notice, we've been playing our triads with our 1, 3, and 5 finger, and then our 1, 2, and 4 finger. I don't generally play triads like this. Every once in a while when I'm explaining, I'll do that so it lays out clearly what it should look like. But bear in mind that most of my triads I will play like this. Why? Because when we learn that C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and then C major are the chords inside of the first scale we learned that has no sharps and no flats, meaning doesn't play any black keys, goes directly C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Notice how the seventh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, the 3 and the 4, 7 and the 1 have minor seconds or half steps. They are right next to each other. Every other note has a note in between it, which makes them major seconds. So again, notes that are next to each other, minor second. Notes that are a note apart, major second. Minor third, major third. Perfect fourth, augmented fourth. Perfect fifth. That's what we talked about today. Everywhere that you put your 1 and then throw your 5 will be completely white to white or black to black. On every chord, every triad for the piano except for B flat and B. Every single one of these will go white to white, black to black, except for B flat, which goes from black to white, and then B goes from white to black. Notice how if I play C to G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C, D, E, F, G, C, G, I can take my middle finger and put it down for a major or a minor. D minor is in the key of C major, D minor. If I wanted to play a D major, which is not in the key of C major, I would raise my mediant, my third scale degree, a half step from a 3 to a 3, from a minor third to a major third. In the key of G, which is our key for this week, it is 5 notes away from C. C, D, E, F, G. But when we play our G, A, B, C, and D, it is not affected by our F sharp, which is our 7th. T, da. It will always resolve. Major, 1, 3, 5. Minor, 1, flat, 3, 5. When we play A minor, if we played A major, it would have a 1, 3, 5. And A minor has a 1, flat, 3, 5. As does a B minor, B, D, F sharp, because we have to include the F sharp in the key of G, all the chords that had an F natural now have an F sharp. Hence, when we play B minor, it is not a B diminished. B diminished is the only key C. It's the diminished seventh, or the minor major. So when we go to the key of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we can build out our F to our C sharp and then put in our major third. Well, for a minor, we need a 1 flat 3 5. And then for a diminished, which is what the seventh is, we need a flat 5 as well, giving us a 1 flat 3 flat 5. This F sharp diminished will resolve to a G major. The chords in G major are G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, F sharp diminished, G major. G, A, B, under for the C. D, E, fourth finger for the F sharp, and then pinky for the half step. Try and work on those this week with the 2 different fingerings we're working on, and then play your major scale going under. If you start on your thumb, do your under on the third, you should land with your pinky. If you're doing your left hand as well, G, A, B, C, D, cross over with your third finger, E, F sharp, and then you land with your thumb. Everything's copacetic. When going down, under, land with the pinky. It was wonderful seeing you today. Make sure when you're playing to play both dynamics we worked on. Forte! Slowly getting little piano, then to pianissimo, and to over. It was wonderful seeing you today. We will see you next week. Aloha.